folks, welcome along to another episode of The Gudger Presents More Than a Club, a West Ham Football Manager 24 save. This time out we're going to be going through what's happened so far since the last game against Bournemouth, which we lost. Appalling. That's gone, forget, don't concentrate on that. We've got Premier League games, we've got EFL games, we've got Europa League games. How have we got on? Let's have a look and find out. Like I said, last time out we had the disappointing result against Bournemouth. We were just not at the races. We were nowhere near good enough after being on a high, after knocking out Aston Villa in the previous round of the EFL Cup. We were just pretty much dominated by Bournemouth. We just couldn't get going. Poor performances. The only three real good performances were Paquetá, who came on off the bench, Thomas Souček and Max Lowe, the young left back. But we moved on from there, and during the month of October, we've stayed unbeaten. First up was Maccabi Haifa in the Europa League game, and with this again, thoroughly dominated them, restricted them to just 4 shots the entire game, whereas we had 31. We'll go through the goals. So like I said, this was the home game against Maccabi Haifa, and 23rd minute, Soufal throwing the ball over, Kudus with the knockdown, and Lucas Paquetá, our talismanic Brazilian, firing home the winner. Then just before half time, Kudus throwing it over to Watkins, who takes it on his chest, and a powerful finish across the keeper into the far corner by Ollie Watkins. The other side of half time, so early on in the second half, Paquetá gets into the area low and hard, and Watkins again with another powerful finish, made it 3-0. Maccabi Haifa woke up to a certain extent after that. And Jaber with a great turn and a first time shot with 20 minutes to play made it 3-1. It made little to no difference against the result. The only thing on that is that Ben Rama came on for a misfiring Jared Bowen, who's not exactly started the season in good form. Jared has, although he's signed a new contract, he is with us until 2030. But his average form is in the league is 6.8 and in Europa League is 6.57. He is in danger of being dropped from the squad if he can't find a little bit of form. But after the Europa League game, we were back in action in the Premier League, and it was Fulham who visited the London Stadium. Bernd Leno, their goalkeeper, played an 8.3 man of the match to shut us out. 21 shots, we had 12 on target, we just couldn't find a way past the big German. The big talking point on this one, for as far as West Ham are concerned, is Marcus Leonardo out for 3 months. With that one, I think it was 3 months. 3 months initially. He's been cut down to 2 months he is out for. So that was a big miss with regards to our forward line. We were starting to get on bare bones. Danny Ings was already injured, which left us with Ollie Watkins and Divin Mwamba as our 2 fit strikers. After Fulham, it was Everton. We went on a trip over to Goodison Park, and 2 quick fire first half goals put us in command. Just before half time it was, Emerson fed Ward-Prowse and back to Paquetá. Paquetá squares it across, and with the outside of his right boot, angling it round the keeper, it was Soufal. And then just 3 minutes later, a James Ward-Prowse corner on to Kurt Zouma head at a near post corner. That is a goal made in FM23 PVP, and give us a 2-0 lead. Going into the second half, just before the hour mark, Everton kind of woke up a little bit here, played it inside. Onana takes a shot which reflects off and over to Danjuma, and that's where their goal came from. It made no difference. again, once I got to that goal, they came on. I went a little bit more defensive. I dropped my line back, less attacking, and sort of invited the pressure on, which was where a majority of their 20 attempts came in the last half an hour. 6 shots, 6 on target, 2 goals. Like I say, the last half hour we weren't attacking. We were sitting at balance or cautious, I think, for the last 20 minutes. Low tempo, not really looking to do anything, and that's why we were not as attacking as previous. Following the Everton game, we were back in action in the Europa League game, and we were at home to Dinamo. And again, this is another one where we really were incredibly dominant. This one, it was after struggling to score against Fulham and not really creating a huge amount against Everton. This is the defenders stepping up and saying, let us show you how it's done. So in the 24th minute, Alvarez throws it over. Paquetá is flicked off, and then Emerson, the left back, into the area, cuts across the keeper. Just a few minutes later, Emerson again on the ball, feeding Paquetá. Paquetá plays it across to Soufal, who, and a deflected shot, his second goal in 3 games. And then 5 minutes after half time, Paquetá swings it over, and at the far post this time, Kurt Zouma, with the keeper in no man's land, nods it down. Soufal then turns provider. His cross is palmed out, and then Emerson again driving into the area, makes a shot, and the keeper not able to do anything about it. Come the hour though, Dinamo, a long ball over the top, Zouma caught underneath it. A cool finish, disappointing with Zuma's position a little bit. We're not playing a particularly high line, we just managed to get caught out there. 4-1 winners, all 4 goals coming from defenders, but we're a lot better there. 23 chances created, 12 on target, 56% possession. We really are bossing these games where we are winning. So after the Dinamo game, it was Spurs. Now Ollie Watkins at this point had been injured. He'd been injured since the Everton game, and Divin Mbamba had been coming in here. He'd struggled a little bit with the pace of the Premier League, but by and large we deserved to get something out of this. It was a 1-1 with their goal in the last 5 minutes. Goal coming from another set piece. Bowen swings it over, and this time it's Mavropanos in for the tired Zouma. This game is only 2 days after the Dinamo game, and we held on to our lead until 5 minutes towards the end. A James Ward-Prowse misplaced pass. Not very often that happens, and with us pushing out from that on the counter, losing possession high up the pitch in our own half, and then they just broke onto us. Did we deserve to win? Maybe not. Did we deserve to lose? Definitely not. The draw is probably the fair result with that. And that brings us up to date with results. What we've got next is we've got the Brighton EFL Cup 4th round game. So we're going to we'll go along, have a live play of this one and see if we can get ourselves into the quarterfinals. So like I said, Mbamba has been playing up front. He's not been particularly effective. Maybe this is a little bit season too soon to be starting. So Kudus is going to be playing up top, and we're going to have Lucas Paquetá playing through the middle with Benrahma out on the wide left. Kudus though is not a pressing forward, he is an advanced forward, most definitely. Emerson's suspended, so what we're going to do is there's a youngster in the under 21s, Ollie Scholes, who has been knocking on the door. So Ollie Scholes is going to come in, and he will be my second choice left back for this game. So the starting lineup will be, because everyone's fit enough, Fabianski in goal kept his place after some poor performances by Areola. Sufao at right back, Mavropanos coming out for Zuma, who is fit enough now. Malang Sarr's not been playing well, so Aged is coming back in. Max Lowe is keeping his spot with Emerson being injured. Edson Alvarez and Fornals as the two central midfielders because James Ward-Prowse is cup tied. Bowen on the right, Paquetá through the middle as an advanced playmaker. No, just an attacking midfielder. Benrahma coming in on the left hand side and Kudus through the middle. We are away from home at Brighton, who are doing quite well, so a cautious mentality I think is the way to go with this. Hopefully be able to catch them with the pace we've got in the team, a little bit on the counter and on the break. Media prediction, the media have been on our backs for ages. Time to put it right. Edson Alvarez is aggressive, don't need aggressive. Have faith in you, go out and make a difference. He's still aggressive, that's not ideal. Keep an eye on him for bookings. Darren England, the referee, never heard of him. Evan Ferguson, obviously the wonder kid that everyone's keeping an eye on. Hopefully we can shackle him a little bit. So Brighton are in the blue, West Ham in the famous claret and blue.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, that's on the highlight one, so just that forward, there we go. Paquetá coming over the halfway line. Still going. Knocks it back to Fornals. Lifts it forward, Benrahma, nodded down to Paquetá, inside to Kudus. Kudus! 6th minute and Mo Kudus fires West Ham into an early lead. It's really good work by Paquetá. Fornals gets the ball, lifts it up, Benrahma nods it down to Paquetá, who nods it into the area, and Kudus' shot is deflected. It was going for the other corner, hits that defender and bounces back the other way. It's 20 minutes played and we are doing okay for ourselves. Starting with the ball back in our own half. Max Lowe to Benrahma. Fornals into the centre circle, moves it onto Bowen. Ball over the top. Kudus is chasing after it, but the keeper's alert to the ball. A high press here, stopping them from playing out from the back. Doesn't stop them keeping the ball though, and they're moving forward. Evan Ferguson's shot is just wide. For half hour played, we are. Let's get this highlighter. Oh, referee's gone through him. He's got to walk, and he has. Facundo Buonotti sent off. It's Brighton down to 10 men. Let's give them some praise. 5 minutes before half time now. Force it back to the keeper. Keeping them probing. Max Lowe intercepts well though. Plays it to Benrahma. Fornals picks it up. Fornals to Paquetá. To Kudus. Kudus with the shot. There's the goal. Kudus is second. Looks like both of them were slightly deflected, but will not care. 2-0 up with 5 minutes to play in the half. Paquetá with a touch of a beautiful reverse pass. Again, there's another one. I think Igor got in the way of the keeper there. Deflected off his back and in. Again, do not care one iota. So we found having a bit of a mare, playing a 6.5. Benrahma playing a 6.6. But we are doing well. Not got the possession that we're used to, but Bournemouth are a ball playing side. So we'll let them have that. But we do need more possession in that second half. Paquetá, don't worry about it. I'm absolutely delighted with you're confused. You're confused. Okay, whatever. Right, Benrahma's fired up. Corner. Bowen to Benrahma. To Bowen. Comes out to Soufal. Soufal gets to the byline in low. Benrahma's shot is not deflected. Oh no, he's offside. Okay. So Benrahma's down to a 6-4. I think we're going to be looking at getting him dragged now. On his skulls for his debut. Alvarez, Fornals, Soufal. Fourth goal of the season for Soufal. Right, we'll do this now and get rid of Benny for Ollie Scholes. It's a lovely finish from just inside the area from Soufal. And that's 3-0 with just over the half hour to go. Bowen with the corner. Swung in and keeper claims. Easily claimed as well. Long reaching ball. Ferguson nods it down. Bowen tries to make the tackle. Can't win the ball. João Pedro. Okay. Brighton have woken up with half hour to play. João Pedro peeled off his man and it's a beautiful ball to find him. A first time half volley. And Brighton are back in the game a little bit. Straight from kick up. Bowen down the line. Loses the ball. We win it back in the midfield though. That's well done. Max Lowe. Down to Scholes. Ollie Scholes. Young 17-year-old. Comes inside to Fornals. Fornals moves on to Bowen's first time shot. Just whistles over the top. Not quite sure what. Oh, cleared off the line. Don't know what option. I think Scholes is offside. Yeah. Right. Bowen's playing a 6-6. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Divin on here for Bowen. Put Kudus out on the wide right. We'll bring Divin on. Kind of Walker Peters as a strike? I don't think so. We'll bring Divin on for the last 25 minutes. Free kick on the edge. It's Kudus to take it. Is he going to go for his hat-trick? Yes, he is. And he's made it. What a finish from Mohamed Kudus. That's his hat-trick and a beautiful way to finish it as well. Over the wall and into that top corner. No way the keeper's getting that. That's 4-1. It's as comprehensive as you're going to get. Now to Paquetá to Mubamba. Divin scores his first goal for West Ham. He'll remember this day. We win in 5-1. Play to the edge. Paquetá across to Mubamba, and it's a first time cultured side foot finish from Mubamba. Soufal, Kudus, back to Soufal, Paquetá, Fornals across to Lowe, comes inside, Scholes, Ollie Scholes on his professional debut. And what a finish this is. It's 6-1. Sure, the red card's in it, but oh my days. 17-year-old Ollie Scholes, he's got a hell of a future ahead of him. He's going to be a feature in this first team for this season and beyond. into the last 5+ stoppages we go. Maxlow wins it back. Alvarez, that's a poor ball from Edson. Evan Ferguson doing all the running. João Pedro into the area. João Pedro looking for a second. Shot flashes over. Into time added on. And it's all over. It is a 6-1 victory for West Ham. Absolutely. I mean, before the red card, we were in the lead and taking advantage and in control of the game. The centre knife, sure, it changed it, but it was a dangerous tackle. Deserved to be given his marching orders. But absolutely fantastic. Man of the match performance from Paquetá rather than hat-trick hero Kudus. 3 assists for Paquetá, 3 goals for Kudus. Oli Skull 7.3 off the bench on his debut. Divin Mubamba 7.6 and a goal. Honestly, all across the pitch, it's absolutely as comprehensive as it gets. You've blown them away. So that is that for this video. We've ended it in absolute style. Up next, we're going to be having Burnley, the return leg for Dinamo, Newcastle, Brentford, Antwerp. That'll be the next video with either the Antwerp or live play the Crystal Palace game next. So that'll be for the next video. But as for this video, we are saying thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop your comments below. Anybody you think I should be looking at transfer wise, any hints and tips for tactics, where can I get these little gains. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now.